First, I would like to just express that, in my opinion, this is the most important 3 hours you will spend at this business in the entire quarter. This is my one opportunity to like program into you these, like the strategy, the plan. Then we define 3 to 5 year targets. Now this isn't really 3 to 5. The first 20 times I read this column, the way I interpreted targets was, well, we get these things done in 3 to 5 years, and it's like a revolving 3-year thing. But I've realized that really it's about choosing, are we gonna set a series of 3-year goals or set a series of 5-year goals and mark the term, right? So we set these, the first time we set them, they became set. That was the start of the term. And then the only other question is, well, are we choosing 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years for that term? Some places where this conversation was relevant for us is like with Course Group, for example, they had a thrust, they wanted to build a building, but they had chosen a 3-year term, and it takes 3 years to build a building. So I was like, well, so are we gonna start the conversation around building a building today? This is just how this helps us become good business planners. He said it takes 3 years. We just started 3 years. You don't have shovels in the ground. So that means this thrust needs to be a 5-year thrust to accommodate that goal of building a building, or we defer putting building a building into the 3 to 5 year goals until the next 3 years are finished and it goes into the next set of 3 years. The BHAG and the purpose inform the next chunk of 3 to 5 year effort. That's why I'm asking, is this in the first chunk of 3 years of effort, the second chunk of 3 years of effort, or do we want to broaden the chunk of effort to 5 years and include 3 years of building a building? And it like became a very practical, like, oh, shall we do a 4-year goal setting window? Should it like the people, it's my job to pick the right window for what we're able to predict. One phrase strategy. And it's actually not this. We wrote this down last quarter. This is not what came true. We did this because of our our strategy. Let's penetrate with Jarvis, but no, we're not. We're penetrating with the Rocket Ship Club.
That's true.
The real thing we're doing this year is becoming masters of marketing. And that's nowhere on here. Deploy, test, and optimize the client onboarding experience.
Yeah.
Deploy, test, and optimize team member onboarding experience.
Mm-hmm.
Hire and onboard 5 talent. Lease the launch pad.
Mm-hmm.
Productize Jarvis.
Yeah.
Where's marketing in here? This is not happening this year. We've got 3 years to do Jarvis. Jarvis has become the least fucking important. It's not unimportant, but it's not how we sell the solution. The Rockefeller habits are the core of the solution. And then digital and marketing is the second pillar. Jarvis is like the third, right? So in the 3-year plan, getting that done this year would be a mistake. And not having marketing in our 1-year plan is a mistake. I want to just delete this because it's in the 3-year plan, right? Mm-hmm. And then this is build the marketing machine. We're going to continue on the trajectory. It's going to be part of the year because it's in the key thrusts. It's a primary anchor product for our clients. Mm-hmm. We're going to continue developing on it, which will move us towards this trajectory. But if we ask the question, is it one of the 5 highest priorities for our focus and attention in 2018? The answer is no. Particularly when compared with these things. Having onboarding for our clients, having onboarding for our team, and having new team members, and having an office space with a studio, and then having a marketing and media machine. Like Jarvis is the butler on the rocket ship.
Mm-hmm.
You know? We're all on this spaceship, and Jarvis is the spaceship butler. Totally.
This is getting Hitchhiker's Guide.
It is, yeah, with the fucking guy with the big ass head.
I think you ought to know I'm feeling very depressed.
Well, we have something that should take your mind off things.
It won't work. I have an exceptionally large mind.
That sounds like a formulation of a theme coming up for this quarter.
Well, keep that in mind.
Hitchhikers. The theme that we picked is Grab Your Towel, which is a throwback to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh,
Hitchhiker's Guide.
Right?
The butler on the spaceship.
The butler on the spaceship.
So is the theme Hitchhikers or the butler? I think it should be just Hitchhikers because it's an evolution on the concept. We went from butler because of the servant to the butler in Hitchhikers, and then I think the theme should just be Hitchhikers.
Now, do you want to
Hitchhikers people for the rocket? vetting people for the rocket ship club.
Yeah, like do you got your towel?
What scoreboard are we going to be? What are we going to be putting on the scoreboard? What is it going to look like?
It needs to involve towels somehow. We could get 24 towels, and like every time we get a lead, hang them up somewhere around here or something like that.
Yeah,
Or, like,
from the dollar store.
Pin them like.
Decorate the a flag
hang
of
them on here.
towels, Yeah.
And so the way we're going to measure these leads is Everett is going to fucking string banners, towels to the roof for every new lead we get. What are you going to do?
Yeah, that's what it is.
He's going to
He's right.
it's going to be like a hockey rink in here.
And a celebration for that type of thing can be like,
Demolishing this house?
Do you really think the world's going around?
Yes.
Shouldn't we lie down or put a paper bag over our heads or something?
If you'd like.
Will it help?
Not at all.
Okay. So, does anyone have any questions about the theme or the quarter? Good to go?